I have a strong interest in politics. The world is facing great problems and great changes are happening, as Brexit and the Trump election show. It is clear that many people share this interest, even if they do not always agree. But a major problem we have is of obtaining reliable information, real news. I no longer read any mainstream newspaper of any country. The BBC and other media have long ago given up providing unbiased factual reporting. Their news is untrustworthy, their political and economic predictions hopelessly wrong, and their opinion shallow and biased. I therefore, like a lot of people, rely on the internet for news and opinion. Some of what you find is wrong or mischievous, but if you know where to look, you can find the truth and get a grip on world events at home and abroad. In this way, the internet is the saviour of those who want the truth, but it has two problems. One, you can only access it through your computer or phone. Two, it is difficult to know whether you have found a reliable source or not. I am creating a new newspaper that will provide a solution to these problems. I call it Chronicle of the Times, or CTT for short. It will be available in print form only in two ways. It will be distributed free on the streets, and it will be available by post for a small administrative charge. The basic principle is that there will be no internet version. We don't want to be lost in the hundreds of internet news sites of uneven quality. Being purely in permanent print form automatically makes demands on quality, even if the current print media have forgotten this. Once you have gone into print, you cannot withdraw it, so you need to be right to maintain your reputation. I will take the role of editor, and I am well qualified for this role. I have run a political party website since 2008, and during that time have published over 160 extended articles as newsletters. These cover the full range of political and economic subjects, and you can see links to these collated according to subject on the website. They are acclaimed and read by politicians and journalists. I have been invited to debate on Sky TV News. My articles are published in the American Op-Ed News, which is a peer-reviewed website. I publish articles on art and architecture professionally for American Arts Quarterly, which is a quality peer-reviewed journal in New York. Chronicle of the Times has a simple but original business model. Income will purely come from online donations. Much of the bias of mainstream media is because they are beholden to the interests of big corporate advertisers. Readers well know this, and so a further basic principle of CTT is that it will carry no corporate advertising. The street distribution will be initially at the entrances to London metro stations. Many people spend much time travelling to and from work, and a quality alternative print newspaper will be welcome. And many people enjoy the simple, time-honoured pleasure of reading, print on paper. Many, like me, find it a relief to get away from screens of any kind. Print carries authority, and with that the demand to maintain standards. Having no strings attached, we can maintain the standards that our readers will demand. Much of the content will come from the internet, but, and this is vital, it will be selected and sifted according to one single criteria: truth. We will determine the reliable sources and so perform an editorial role. In this, our readers will help us. There will be no internet version of CTT, but readers will be able to comment online. In this way, CTT and readers will form a global community in pursuit of the highest standards of truth. We are strictly a print-only newspaper. Those who are not near a street distribution point can receive ETT in the post, as I said. So wherever you live in the world, you can have your own print copy. I will provide editorial leaders as well as some articles. You can see a full mock-up of Chronicle of the Times on the website. This includes a high proportion of my own articles, but this will not be typical. The mock-up is the only issue that will ever appear online in digital form. Lastly, how does all this roll out? We collect the Kickstarter money. This will pay for the first print run plus administrative costs. I and a few helpers will distribute the first pilot edition at entrances to metro stations in London. Orders placed online for a postal copy will be sent out to any country in the world. Readers will be asked to donate to fund the new newspaper within its pages. I firmly believe that the quality of the publication and its clear independence and high standards will encourage enough donations to propel the newspaper forward. We start small and grow organically. We start small, but the ambition is great. This is strictly a chronicle, not a newspaper. That is, we report what is happening in a reflective way. It is not a day-by-day, blow-by-blow account of developments, but it will always be topical. All this makes it relevant to you, whatever part of the world you may live in. When CTT has expanded to a certain size, we will produce it in different languages for non-English speakers and send it in the post. Non-English speakers are disadvantaged at present in that their ability to access internet news, because it's all in English, we will put that right. So wherever you live in the world, we need your help in our quest to disseminate truth and reason and participate in this international community of truth seekers. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Check out the Chronicle of the Times website for more information. If you have any questions, there is a place to contact us there. When you donate, you will be automatically signed up for the CTT Bulletin to keep you up to date with developments. The world is increasingly in disarray. Chronicle of the Times will help make sense of it. It will provide an alternative to the mass amount of information, of misinformation, fake news and plain lies that the mainstream media carry. And that can only be good for all our futures.